So welcome and greetings to our parents in the virtual Parents Weekend 2020. We obviously wish you were here on campus with us, but I tell you what, we got a fantastic array of events for you that'll really make this the best virtual Parents Weekend that we could possibly provide. And we're going to do everything we can to have you on board for 2021 when we do Parents Weekend next year. But we're here right now, and let's talk about what's going on. First and foremost, I want to thank Kate Farrington and everyone at the Parents Association Board of Directors for your leadership, your guidance, and your support to pull this together. Kate, this was your team's vision, and I got to tell you, the cadets are they're all in. They gave me a brief on this event, and they're really committed. And I think you're going to be very impressed with everything that we provided for you here. Hey, obviously, we miss having you on campus. Your energy, your love for your cadets, and your passion for this institution. We're missing that, but we're going to try to get as much as we can through this virtual medium, and we'll stay in touch with you as much as we possibly can over the course of Parents Weekend and throughout the remainder of the year. Let me just tell you a little bit about myself for those who I haven't had the chance to meet yet. My name is Bill Kelly. I'm a 1987 graduate of this institution. I'm also a parent, so I know what Parents Weekend means. We were here for all four Parents Weekends for our son Patrick, and Angie and I thoroughly looked forward to those and enjoyed them, and so we miss having you here this weekend. But we're going to do everything we can to share our time with you. Angie's actually going to get involved. She's going to go to a couple different classes, and I hope you get a chance to tune in and see her excursions as she plays Mama Bear here for a couple days during the Parents Weekend. You know, our son Pat is a lieutenant now in the United States Coast Guard. He's stationed down in Mobile, Alabama. He's married to a wonderful woman. She's a captain in the United States Air Force. So we're living the dream of being parents of folks who are committed to serving their country. We also have a son, Tyler. He's a physical education teacher and coach up in Massachusetts, and Tyler went to Springfield College and competed against the Bears for 4 years on the athletic fields, the baseball field. So we know what it's like to be a parent of a student athlete as well, and just two amazing young men that we're both very proud of. How we doing? We're doing okay. I know you're engaged with your cadets, and you're getting the feedback from them. You know, we're in the classroom. About 40% of our students are physically in the classroom. About 60% are virtual and doing some hybrid work. I'm teaching myself. I'm teaching organizational behavior and leadership to our third class. I got one session of that. I'm with Lieutenant Commander Laura Holvac, so I get the opportunity to engage with about 20 third class every week, and it is the best hour of my week. Having the opportunity to be in the classroom with them, but also learn what they're going through, you know, as we work through COVID, learn what our faculty and staff is going through as we deal with the challenges of being virtual, being in the classroom, kind of doing some things from a hybrid perspective. And I think it's made me a better superintendent as I do my job. You know, athletics, intercompany sports have just been amazing. I give all the kudos to Dr. Dan Rose and the athletic staff for working through how to kind of compete, you know, against Kings Point and against West Point. So we're making the best of those situations. And our intercompany sports were just absolutely amazing. For 5 weeks, the cadets completely owned the opportunity to compete against each other out there on the ping pong table, on the bowling alleys. You know, intercompany water polo was amazing. We got some pretty good inter-tube water polo players, cornhole players. You know, they just owned it, and we had a lot of fun a couple weeks back out there on the athletic fields competing against it. And kudos go to Bravo Company. They won the Quarantine Cup that was sponsored by First Command. So that was a great time, and I hope you had the opportunity to follow it online and talk with your cadets about it. And the challenge now is they want us to do more of it, and we got to figure out how to make that happen. And you know, shout out to our faculty, our staff, our coaches, and our crew who've really pulled together in so many different ways to make sure that we're able to accomplish the things we need to accomplish to graduate leaders of character, keep health and safety and well-being at the top of our list. And you know, we're doing surveillance testing, and what that means is we're testing about 20% of our students and our academy community every week. And then on top of that, we're doing everything we need to do for NCAA through saliva testing, testing our student athletes. So we're probably getting about 25% of our community tested each and every week. Cadets are doing a great job. Our staff and faculty are doing a great job of wearing their masks, socially distancing, and doing the right things right. You know, we've come too far to go back now, and we're about a month out. By the time you watch this, we're going to be 30 days out, 31 days out from sending our students home to be with you for the remainder of the semester. And they'll have about 10 or 11 days virtually after the Thanksgiving break before we break for that holiday break. And you know, let me get on the 1MC right now. For those who've been following us through the spring and summer, you know, I've been hopping on the 1MC to tell you kind of, you know, this is what's happening. So rumors are out there that they're not coming back. That's untrue. I heard a rumor yesterday that 15 January is when the cadets are coming back. Untrue. We'll be bringing our students back that first week in January. Still working through how we're going to phase them back, kind of like we did in the summer, but they are coming back. Spring break, not going to happen the way we traditionally remember it. You know, I remember back, it seems like 3 years ago, right? We were down in Florida with our glee clubs, our softball team, our baseball team, watching them compete and share their talents with us. We won't be doing that this year. What spring break is going to look like, we're still working through that, but don't plan on that traditional, you know, summer-like excursion or watching the crew team down in South Carolina or anything like that. That won't be happening this spring break. But what I can guarantee you is that we are going to graduate on May 19th, and we're going to do everything we can to be on Cadet Memorial Field, and we're going to do everything we can to have the parents of the class of 21 with us. Are we going to have the stands packed with 2,000 guests? I'm not sure. I think that's probably a little hard to imagine, but maybe 500? We'll see. Please know we're going to do everything we can to make sure that you're here and make sure our cadets in the class of 2021 are on Cadet Memorial Field. We did a great job last year with the virtual graduation. I don't ever want to do that again, but I acknowledge that we learned a lot from that graduation, and I think we're going to do a much better job with 21 and as we go forward. And we're learning a lot, literally, across campus. As I said, you know, this virtual teaching, the IC sports, there's so much that we're learning about ourselves, and I am committed to ensuring that we come out of this crisis, come out of this pandemic, come out of these challenges that our nation is facing better. We're going to come out as an institution that's better prepared to do what we do, and that's developing leaders of character. And I can't thank you enough for your support as a parents association, as moms and dads, just staying engaged with your daughters and sons, keeping them, you know, on the right track. You would be inspired by them. I know you are. I'm inspired every day by them. And I'm inspired every day by our community. We're going to be better for this. We're going to get through this. And I can't wait to have you back here, you know, next year in 2021 when we do no longer a virtual Parents Weekend. We're going to do it, you know, on board here. And let's all keep working in that direction and keeping that in our thoughts and prayers. I do want to thank Kate again for your leadership, for the leadership of the Parents Association. You've done a fantastic job. You've been right at our side, helping us navigate through some challenges, helping us get communications out in a very timely manner when we needed to, and just helping keeping everybody's spirits up. And Angie and I look forward to joining you throughout this weekend for the virtual events that you've invited us into, and I know we're going to have a great time. So, hey, enjoy the virtual Parents Weekend. Enjoy the opportunities that you have to come together virtually. When you do have the opportunity to come together in person, you know, celebrate that. We're going to appreciate things a lot more, I know, coming out of this on the back end. And again, I just want to thank you for making this experience the best it can be. We're doing everything we can for your cadets so that their experience can be the best that it can be. And we're focused on our mission. We're focused on our goal. That's developing leaders of character for service to our nation and the world's best Coast Guard. So, Semper Paratus and forever, go Bears.